General Hospital spoilers reveal that 6 major secrets in General Hospital have yet to be fully exposed, and each of these secrets has the potential to shake Port Charles in ways no one could foresee. As each piece begins to be revealed, the battle for control of the truth grows more intense. But amidst all the turmoil, Sonny is making new moves, and this could be the key to uncovering the long-hidden crimes. Sonny has never been the type to stand by while things unfold around him. With the mystery of the person behind the rooftop apartment explosion still unresolved, Sonny begins investigating in his own way. He doesn't believe the incident was just a coincidence. He knows that an unknown hand is behind it, and if anyone is capable of pulling back the curtain on this, it's Sonny Corinthos. If Drew is truly involved, it not only changes Drew's future but also puts him in Sonny's sights, as Sonny never forgives a traitor. Meanwhile, the secret about Nina and Drew's relationship is about to be exposed, and Sonny might be the first to notice this. Nina once tried to take Drew down, but she didn't expect that this could backfire against her. If Sonny discovers the truth, he will no longer view Nina the same way, and that could completely destroy their relationship. Willow will also be affected, as she will feel betrayed by both her biological mother and Drew, the man she trusted. But the biggest shock might come from the secret about Joe's origins, a story the Quartermain family is trying to control. If Sonny finds out that Gio is actually Dante and Brooklyn's son, he could be the one to help Dante accept the truth and build a relationship with his son. Sonny understands better than anyone the feeling of discovering a child you didn't know you had, and that could motivate him to help Dante face this truth. Meanwhile, Jason and Sasha's story about the true identity of the father of Sasha's baby might not last much longer. Sonny always has a sharp sense for lies, and if he starts to doubt, Michael might be exposed sooner than he thinks. This would not only cause Willow to lose trust in Michael but could also threaten his position within the Corinthos family. Furthermore, Brennan's crimes are also about to be revealed, and Sonny could play a crucial role in uncovering the truth about him and what he did to Jocelyn. As Carly begins to notice some unusual signs, Sonny might team up with her to investigate further, and if they discover Brennan manipulated Jocelyn, they won't sit idly by while it continues. Sonny may once again switch into protector mode, and if Brennan is truly a danger, Sonny may not hesitate to take action and eliminate this threat once and for all. One secret after another is slowly being revealed, and as Sonny begins to make new moves, everything will change. The long-hidden crimes will finally come to light, and once the truth is exposed, no one will be able to avoid the consequences. The identity of the person behind Sonny's rooftop apartment fire has finally been confirmed, but that is just the tip of an even more dangerous underground war. As the truth comes to light, Port Charles enters a chaotic phase, where those manipulating power are trying to control everything. Sonny knows that this enemy is unlike any he has faced before. Sidwell and Drew are not just betrayers, they are attempting to change the entire power structure in the city. Sidwell didn't come to Port Charles just to manipulate Alexis or carry out small plans. He has a bigger agenda, a plot to seize power, turning the city's power players into puppets under his control. And if the arson of Sonny's apartment is truly part of his plan, it means Sidwell has been targeting Sonny for a long time and has been waiting for the right moment to strike. But what makes this story even more dangerous is Drew. Drew, once a soldier and a hero, is now sinking deeper into the world of power-hungry people. He is no longer the man Port Charles once knew. If he is involved with Sidwell, if he is actually helping Sidwell carry out his plan, that means Sonny is not just fighting one enemy but an entire rising force. Sonny has never been one to back down. He knows that in order to protect his family, to protect what he has built, he must face Sidwell head-on. No compromises, no negotiations, just one final battle, where only one person will emerge victorious. Sidwell, with all the secrets he holds and all the pawns he controls, may think he is winning. But Sonny always has a way to turn the tables. He doesn't care how many people Sidwell has manipulated or how many traps he has set, just one mistake, and Sonny will exploit it and turn it into a fatal blow. Port Charles is on the brink of a final battle. If Sonny cannot take down Sidwell, his power will spread, and no one will be able to control what he does next. But if Sonny succeeds, if he can overthrow Sidwell, then Port Charles will find the peace it has lost for so long. No more retreat, no more negotiation. Sonny and Sidwell are heading toward an unavoidable confrontation. And when it's all over, only one will be left standing. Sonny has never been one to stand idly by when his family is in danger, and this time is no exception. When he learns that Michael's unborn child in Sasha's womb might become a target in a power struggle, Sonny understands he can't let this happen. To him, family is everything, and if anyone thinks they can use the baby to manipulate Michael, they will face the wrath of Sonny Corinthos. But what makes things even more tense is the strong return of Jason. Jason is not just Sonny's best friend or a loyal soldier, he has the ability to see the truth, even when others try to hide it. When Jason starts noticing strange signs in Michael and Sasha's relationship, he knows that something hasn't been said. With his instincts, Jason won't stop until he uncovers the truth about the identity of the baby's father. If this is exposed, it will not only change the lives of Michael, Sasha, but also Willow and Nina. Michael has lied for too long, and if the truth comes out, Willow might feel betrayed in a way that can't be undone. This power struggle doesn't just revolve around Michael or Sasha, it touches everyone important in Sonny's life. If Willow finds out Michael has been hiding the baby's secret, it could cause their marriage to fall apart completely. Willow has tried to forgive Michael many times, but this time, if she finds out that Michael made her believe such a big lie, she might not be able to stay with him. But this story doesn't end with Willow. Nina is also in danger. If Sonny decides to clear things up with Willow and Nina, it means that not only Michael's secret will be revealed, but also Drew and Nina's relationship could be exposed. Willow won't just feel betrayed by her husband, but also by her own mother. This truth will push Willow to her limit, and she may feel like everyone she trusted has turned their back on her. She might walk away from Michael, cut ties with Nina, and seek her own path. But who will that lead her to? Will Jason be the one to help her through this emotional storm, or will Sonny be the one to offer another way out? Meanwhile, Sonny knows that he can't let this situation continue. If all these secrets are revealed uncontrollably, it could destroy the Corinthos family. So he needs to act before it's too late. Sonny has always kept things under control, and this time, he will do whatever it takes to protect Michael, protect Sasha, and most importantly, protect the child. But there's one thing Sonny didn't expect. If Michael is the one who doesn't want the truth exposed, he might try to stop Sonny at any cost. Michael has learned a lot from his father about how to control the situation, and if he thinks keeping this secret is better for everyone, he won't hesitate to fight to protect it. This could lead to a real confrontation between Sonny and Michael, a battle that's not just about the identity of the child, but about power, loyalty, and what really matters to the Corinthos family. Sonny might think he's protecting Michael, but if Michael feels like his father is trying to control his life, it could cause their father-son relationship to break in an irreparable way. Meanwhile, Jason might find himself caught in the middle of this battle. He might agree that the truth needs to come out, but he might also understand why Michael wants to keep this secret. If Jason chooses to side with Sonny, he could lose Michael's trust. But if he chooses to protect Michael, it could put him in direct conflict with Sonny. This battle is no longer just about a child, it's about loyalty, control, and who truly has the right to decide what's right. Sonny has always believed that he is the protector of the family, but this time, it might be Michael who stands up to protect what he believes is right. As all these secrets slowly come to light, Port Charles will never be the same again. Sonny will have to make the hardest decisions of his life, and no one can predict whether this will help him keep his family intact or push everything to the brink of collapse. Sonny has never been someone who easily forgives betrayal, and this time, Drew is the ultimate target he's set his sights on. After gathering enough evidence of the crimes Drew has committed in the shadows, Sonny knows he cannot allow him to continue existing in town. Drew is no longer the upright man everyone once knew. He has gone too far, diving into a world of corruption, crime, and betrayal, and now, there's no turning back. It all started when Sonny realized that Drew wasn't just exploiting his position to manipulate others but was also involved in much darker schemes. Drew wasn't afraid to align himself with underground forces, using his political power to blackmail, control, and even eliminate those who stood in his way. He had orchestrated several shady dealings, fabricated evidence, and manipulated weaker individuals to maintain his position. But what Sonny couldn't forgive was that Drew had betrayed the trust of those who had once supported him, even those within the Corinthos family. As the pieces of the puzzle started to fit together, Sonny knew he had to act before Drew could slip out of the legal net. He couldn't let Drew continue to harm Michael, Sasha, or anyone else. If he gave Drew more time, he could find a way to escape, or worse, retaliate viciously. Sonny knew a perfect plan was required to eliminate Drew once and for all. First, Sonny used his vast network of connections to expose all of Drew's crimes. Evidence of illegal transactions, blackmailing Portia, shady deals involving Selena Wu, and even accusations of his involvement in the penthouse explosion slowly began to surface. As Drew's reputation was completely destroyed, he was left with no one to protect him. Even his former allies started turning their backs, because no one wanted to be dragged into the criminal whirlwind Drew had created. But putting Drew in prison wasn't enough for Sonny. He knew that Drew still had secrets that hadn't been exposed, and as long as he was alive, he could find a way to seek revenge or manipulate another situation to escape. Sonny couldn't allow that to happen, and that's why Drew's death was inevitable. Drew could feel danger closing in. As everything around him crumbled, he tried to find an escape route, but every path was blocked. Sonny had arranged everything to ensure Drew had no one to rely on, no opportunity to turn the tables. When Drew tested his fate by turning to Sidwell or another underground force for help, he realized that he was completely alone. Those who had once supported him now wanted him gone, as he had become a burden and an uncontrollable threat. Then, Drew's death came in an unexpected way. He could have been ambushed in an execution-style hit, or perhaps betrayed by those who were once his allies. But what was certain was that Drew no longer had any chance of survival. Once Sonny decided that someone had to disappear, that person would never get a chance to escape. Port Charles would be shaken by the news of Drew's death. Some might mourn his passing, but most would breathe a sigh of relief, as one of the town's most dangerous people had finally been removed. But the most important question remained: who really struck the final blow? Sonny may have orchestrated the plan, but did he personally carry it out, or was there another force also trying to eliminate him? Michael, Willow, Nina, and many others might wonder what happened, but Sonny would never fully reveal the truth. What mattered most was that the threat named Drew no longer existed, and Port Charles could move forward without being haunted by his manipulation. But had Sonny truly won? Or was Drew's death just the beginning of an even bigger chain of events, with consequences no one could foresee? Port Charles might never be the same again, because while Drew had disappeared, the secrets he left behind would still be there, and could still cause turmoil in the future. Sonny had spent his whole life building and maintaining his empire in Port Charles, but now, the final tasks before he officially retired had been set. It wasn't just the end of an era, but the beginning of an unprecedented power transfer in the city's underground world. Sonny understood that he couldn't be the boss forever, and before he stepped back, he needed to complete a series of final tasks to ensure that everything he had built wouldn't collapse once he was gone. Sonny's retirement wasn't just a personal decision, it was a shocking event, a major change in the power structure of Port Charles. Old enemies were waiting for a crack in his armor, those who had once wanted to dethrone Sonny now seeing this as an opportunity to take his place. But Sonny couldn't let that happen. Before he left for good, he had to make sure everything was in perfect order, eliminating the last threats and ensuring his legacy would continue. The first task was to deal with the traitors, those who had used his power for their own gain or turned their backs on him recently. Drew, Sidwell, and possibly even Brennan were on this list. Sonny knew he couldn't leave with people who could endanger his loved ones still out there. Drew had betrayed him too many times, Sidwell had quietly manipulated political power, and Brennan might still be hiding his own plans. If Sonny truly wanted to leave without worrying about the future, these people had to be eliminated. But Sonny also knew that power couldn't be left vacant, and his most important task was to choose a worthy successor. Would it be Michael, the son who had once stood against him but was still a Corinthos by blood? Or would Jason be the one to take it all over and restore order as in the old days? Dex was also a contender, but was he really ready to take on such a heavy responsibility? This power transfer would determine the future of Port Charles's underground world, and Sonny couldn't let it fall into the wrong hands. On top of this, Sonny had one more personal task, getting his family in a safe position before he left. He knew that Willow and Nina were caught up in too many problems, and if he didn't resolve the tensions between them now, it could become a wound that would never heal. He needed to fix things with Nina, help Willow find the right path, and ensure that Michael wouldn't be pulled into another battle he wasn't ready to face. But no matter how perfect Sonny's plan was, his departure would create a huge power vacuum. His enemies wouldn't miss this opportunity. A new force could rise, and perhaps Sonny would realize that he couldn't truly leave this world as he had hoped. If a power struggle began after he stepped down, could Sonny remain on the sidelines, or would he be pulled back in once again? Port Charles was on the brink of a major change, and Sonny was at the center of it all. His final tasks weren't just actions that ended an era, they were strategic moves to shape the future of the entire town. But even if he completed everything that needed to be done, would he truly be able to leave without looking back? Or would Sonny Corinthos realize that once you're the boss, you can never truly walk away?